The following is a Just Green production brought to you by the Might Be News Network.
Who is Nathaniel Woods? Alcohol-related deaths on the rise. South by Southwest is canceled. All that and more on an all-new Might Be News. What's up, everybody? My name is Taylor Cooper. It's the week of March 9th, 2020. It's week 3 here at the Might Be News Network on season 3. With me, as always, co-host Kev. What up, Kev?
What up, guys?
What up, Danny?
What's up?
Everybody, we are sponsored by Eunomia CBD. Go to eunomiacbd.com. Use promo code MBN. Get 20% off. Free shipping. Free shit. It's the same thing. I'm telling you, this is the best stuff out there. Go do it. We are at mbnnetwork.com. It's all new. We got all kinds of new stuff on there. It looks beautiful. We got a store on there now. Shop some merch out. We got a mug here. We got a little thing to show you. We got hats coming soon. We got different things going on. mbnnetwork.com. Also, head over to patreon.com/mbnnetwork. At least this show and Relatable Radio definitely do bonus 30 minutes every single week. We do extra stuff with Brews. We're going to do the wild card coming up soon. We got a couple other things planned out for Patreon we're really excited about. Also, if you're watching us on YouTube, smash a subscribe button or two. Turn on your notifications because you're getting notified every single fucking day because we're putting out a shit every fucking day. Go do it now. It's so amazing. We're doing crazy shit here. We're doing crazy shit here.
Except for Saturday and Sunday.
It's fucking real. Except for Saturday and Sunday. We got the weekends off. Who listens to podcasts on the weekend?
I listen to all of them on the weekend.
Who listens to podcasts on the weekend?
Dude, the only time I listen to podcasts is Monday through Friday
right.
while I'm driving.
I'm not doing this shit on the weekend. For who? You? Nobody. Nobody's listening. If you listen to this shit on the weekend, I really shout you out, but I'm
Very nice.
I'm not doing it. So real quick, I guess I'll start off real fast with before we get into good news. I talked about it on the premiere, right? I was trying to cook at home more.
Yeah.
Right? So we went out and we got a cookbook. 2 cookbooks, actually. If you're trying to get a cookbook, go to Barnes & Noble. They don't pay us. They got some clearance cookbooks. Clearance.
Dumb.
I got a Meat Lovers cookbook, Kev.
Dumb.
Like $8.
Yeah, dumb.
Meat Lovers Crockpot cookbook.
Can't you just use your phone and go online?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you can, but like, we made an afternoon of it. We found a cookbook.
Should have made an afternoon of going to Goodwill and getting a cookbook.
And then selling it for double.
Yeah, selling it for listen, that's not what I'm in the market for a cookbook for, okay? I need a cookbook because I'm sick and tired of eating Hamburger Helper, okay? Like, I need
Buffalo chicken pizza.
Something different, right? So, like, all right, so we went out and got a cookbook. I made a couple things this week that I'm very proud of. And
Did you overcook any of it?
No.
What stands out to you that you made the best?
The best was I made this Asian barbecue chicken, which was just fucking slamming.
Breasts or like legs and?
They were kebab. They were like skewers.
Okay.
Yeah, and I did
in the crock pot.
Yeah, it was pretty difficult. It was kind of crock pot difficulty maximum. Okay, it was like I'm pretty much like a chef now. I'm like doing different things.
His crock pot.
I'm like a crock pot chef. You know what I mean? I'm like doing big things with the crock pot. So
you should look into the Instapot.
Dude, the Instapot is balling.
That's what I hear. That's what I hear is like the next best thing is like trying to get the Instapot. What's the other one? The
air fryer.
Air fryer.
I got the air fryer.
See, because they had a bunch of different cookbooks for those specific things, and I was like, "Oh, that all looks really good." And, that's not what we have. Jackie's like, "That's not what we have." I'm like, "Fuck."
So I'm still trying to get used to the air fryer. I got it for Christmas, and there's a setting on there where you can just literally throw in a whole bag of fries.
Okay.
Like just a whole bag of fries in the basket. Hit the fry button, boom, done. So we had sweet potato waffle fries. Throw them in there, shook them up. Put it in there, hit the button. They came out as black as this tablecloth.
Wow.
Burnt to hell.
Wow.
And then one time,
Whoops.
I tried to do chicken. I threw some chicken breasts in there and I breaded it. I made like Italian style chicken cutlets.
Yeah.
Nope, you could. It was hard as this wood. Horrible.
Was it black as the tablecloth?
Oh yeah. Oh, it was bad. It was bad.
It's funny because like we like both things that I made from the cookbook involve chicken, which is like my least favorite thing to cook. I like chicken. I just don't like cooking chicken. All like that. Like raw chicken bugs me out.
I'm right there with
Dude, because I'll disinfect everything. Everything after I'm done, I'm just like, everything has salmonella on it. I just look around, I'm like, oh, everything could now kill me. All I have to do is just touch it and fucking lick my finger or something. I'm dead. And then so like I Jackie was cracking up. I brought fucking latex gloves home.
Oh my God. The rest of the world is freaking out about the coronavirus.
Yo, I'm out
and
here.
You're over here about fucking touching raw chicken.
Well, I had to do the kebabs, and like I was nervous as shit about that.
Just wash your fucking hands when you're done, Taylor.
No, I know. I did. I did. Even though I had the gloves on, I don't even care. But like, that's not even the point. It's just so gushy, you know. I'm just like, ugh. And then
texture thing.
I had to like pierce it with something. I'm like, ugh. I'm like doing, I'm like, yo, I'm like trying to do this shit. I'm here by myself. Jackie's still at work. I'm just like,
Oh my God.
dude, it was so funny. And then like,
Wait, hold on. Time out.
yeah.
We need you to prep from now on right here with that recording.
Oh God, no.
Please.
Doing fucking chicken
That
kebab.
would be incredible.
I'm cutting like chicken thighs in half. I'm like,
Might be a fucked up dinner tonight.
it was actually like, it was really good. Like for that one, I just put the shit in the crock pot on the skewers, right? And I dumped this like homemade sauce on it. It was just like basically soy sauce, sesame oil, minced garlic, and brown sugar. And it was like really good. And then you just put it in there for like 3 or 4 hours. You flip it halfway through the skewers. The other thing I made was
Kind of defeats the whole purpose of the slow cooker.
yeah. Well, I didn't care. It was good, and I didn't have to do shit past that. All I had to do was like once I got the shit in there, I just flipped it once, and then I was like, another 2 hours. I was like, I'm eating this. It was good. 5-minute rice.
Did
you know what I mean?
check to make sure it was fully cooked?
Yes, I did. Yeah, it was like what 165 degrees for chicken is what it is.
Yep.
Yeah. So
No idea.
Yeah, I was
just
sticking.
make sure it's not pink on the
I did
inside.
that with every fucking inch, every bit of chicken. And I like
Fucking chicken's coming out looking like Swiss cheese.
just boop, 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 boop. Like yeah. I just made sure because you know. But then I made hoisin chicken. It was like a hoisin sriracha chicken. It was like it was pretty spicy. It was good though.
Yo, that leads me to my next thing. I've texted him several times about it, thanking him for it, but Mr. Steve hooked it up with the gritty sauce.
Did you have
sauce
some?
good?
Dude, it was so fucking good. It was good.
What did you have it on so far?
We were trying to decide if you were going to open it or not.
So all I had it with so far was chicken.
Okay.
So I take the first thing I had it with was chicken patty. So I put it on. I put some chicken patties in the toaster oven, cooked them up, and then spread it on the bread. Cheese,
Okay.
gritty sauce.
What is it though? It's like sriracha mayo.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
It's like sriracha aioli is what it says, or something like that.
Okay, so
but it's
take a raw chicken breast and then put some of the gritty sauce on top
okay.
and then cover that with Parmesan cheese and then bake it.
Okay.
And then report back to me.
All right. I'll just have you come over to my house and do it.
But yeah, no, it's
But
been
it's spicy as fuck.
spicy.
Oh, dude. But it's good.
I was very
Thank you, Mr. Steve.
I was very happy that I was able to cook a couple different things this week that we'd never had before. It was intimidating. I like cooking, but I'm not great at it.
That's why you need to get an Instapot.
See, I'm the opposite. I like cooking. Like
Yeah.
I like looking in the freezer and saying, "All right, well, I have this, and this. What can I make with it?"
Yeah.
So I like doing that type of stuff. Sometimes I really hate it. Sometimes, I wish my kids ate like my dog. The same thing every fucking night.
All right, let's do some good news.
Hey, did you hear the news?
This better be good.
Want the good news or the bad news?
Give me the good stuff.
Danny, week 3, what do you got?
All right, first story is coming out of Allentown, Pennsylvania. In an effort to help adoptable dogs find their forever homes, the Colony Meadery has teamed up with 2 Philadelphia area animal shelters. The Colony Meadery, located in Allentown, is working with Providence Animal Center and the Brandywine Valley SPCA. The idea was spearheaded by Spike Eskin and Mike Levine, who were inspired by recent news of other brewing companies using similar methods. We're thrilled to be able to steal this incredible idea from the breweries who came up with it. We know seeing these faces on cans will help good boys and girls find their forever homes. Brewing companies in North Dakota and Florida have recently plastered faces of adoptable dogs on their cans to varying degrees of success. One campaign out of Florida made national headlines after a Minnesota woman saw a photo of her long-lost dog on one of the beer cans.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
Shout out to Dave over at the Colony Meadery. He's been on Brews a couple times. Great dude, great company.
But just think, Finn runs away.
Yeah.
Months go by, you can't find him, and then you're in your local, your local
He's on
pub,
a fucking can of beer.
and he's on a can of beer, and
Crazy.
you recognize that's your dog.
Yeah.
So great idea to get the faces out there because let's be serious. You see a face of a cute dog that needs to be adopted,
Yeah. No,
usually
it's-
give in,
That's neat.
especially after a few drinks.
Yeah.
All right, my next story, it kind of took me a little off guard because this is probably something that I couldn't do. While it's a common belief that money can't buy happiness, Rachel LePerry is proving otherwise by giving all of her money away. The 56-year-old former beauty queen from Quebec won the Nagnet Lifetime Lottery in 2013, which means she receives $1,000 every week for life.
Wow.
For life.
Wow.
Instead of spending her fortune on lavish possessions, Lepine uses all of her money on running a charity and helping the less fortunate.
Good for her.
Great for her.
It's not a lot of money.
No, it's not a lot of money, but
It's
it's
$52,000
A year for the rest of your life.
on top of this. Now, she does have a past. She was Miss Quebec. She was in the Miss Quebec beauty pageant, and she won the pageant and toured the country. So she has a lot of modeling lifestyles and that type of stuff. So she does have a little cushion under her, but it's still $1,000 a week.
$1,000 a week is a lot of money.
That adds up.
It's a lot of money.
Yep.
It's a lot of money.
It's $50,000 a year.
It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
Not when you space it out. If you're getting a deposit every week into your account,
Kev's over here.
sure, you don't have to work.
on some first world problem shit over here. $1,000 isn't a lot of money. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Stop it.
All right, my last story. A wish came true for this 8-year-old girl who wanted to attend her school's daddy-daughter dance because a compassionate security guard stepped in. Avi Cox, now a second grader, had always been eager to attend the annual daddy-daughter dance with her friends at the Arkansas school. But after her father passed away over the holidays, the heartbroken youngster assumed she would never be able to do the February dance. When Van Buren's school resource officer, Nick Harvey, heard that Avery did not have an escort to the dance, he sought permission to be her date. Needless to say, Avery was thrilled to accept the invitation, and the dynamic duo made sure to coordinate their outfits. After Harvey and Avery took pictures, they rode in a limo to the school and danced the night away with the other elementary school kids and teachers. It was an event the youngster will not soon forget. Not only that, Harvey says he hopes to be Avery's escort for all the school dances to come, so she never misses another dance.
Wow.
Cool stuff.
It's very cool.
That's what I got for good news this week.
Great job, Danny. Excellent. Excellent work.
That's the first time it ever matched perfectly with the song.
You did. I didn't even fade it out.
No, it was
It was
perfect.
like perfect, yeah.
I heard it starting to end, and I was like, oh my God, this is going to be it.
I'm going to hit it.
I nailed it.
So I wanted to talk to you guys about something quick tonight.
Okay.
So I'm not a beer guy.
All right.
Not at all. You like beer a little bit?
Yeah, I like beer.
You like beer?
I love beer.
I'm not a beer guy. Something that is delicious to me is those stupid seltzers. They're
Yeah.
delicious.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like that when I walk to the register, I got to put this thing on the register and say, yeah, my wife sent me out for these tonight?
Stop being a pussy. So I've actually, there's a guy I follow online, and he's real big into the seltzers.
Right.
He's buying the White Claw Pure, and then he's going and getting the water enhancers, like the CBD water enhancers,
Oh.
and then squirting that into his drink and literally making whatever flavor he wants, however strong flavor he wants, however weak, 0 calories.
That's pretty smart.
Yeah.
That is smart.
But you're still buying a case of White Claws.
You're still buying a place of White Claws. Yeah. Yep.
At least it's the pure kind or whatever, right? It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, just
So-
take it seltzer. It's hard seltzer. It's just seltzer. Unflavored.
Have you tried the Bud Light seltzer yet? That's even better.
Is it good? I haven't had it yet.
I bought a case, and Allison and I killed the case in a
Really?
week. Yeah,
It's good.
So it has
Because I saw they have a couple different kinds. They have the strawberry,
strawberry, mango, lemon lime,
Black cherry.
and black cherry.
I do those too.
It has
not a
more,
strawberry guy.
It has more flavor than the White Claw and the Truly. Like the White Claw and the White Claw and the Truly, it has more of a the seltzer taste to it.
Yeah.
This has more flavor.
Really?
Easier to drink.
Than the White Claws.
Yes.
Than the fucking Trulies.
Yes.
Because I love the Trulies, dude. I fucking love them.
Bud Light seltzer. It'll make you feel better buying it too because you're buying Bud Light. All right. Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Speaking of alcoholic beverages, the first story that I have
Good segue.
tonight. Looking at data from the National Center for Health Statistics, researchers estimate deaths from alcohol-related problems have more than doubled over the past nearly 20 years. Death certificates spanning 2017 indicate nearly 73,000 people died in the U.S. because of liver disease and other alcohol-related illnesses. That is up from just 36,000 deaths in 1999. So it went from 36,000 in 1999 to 73,000 in 2017.
Damn.
That's pretty intense.
That's a big jump.
That's a big jump. Some of the biggest increases were found among women and people who were middle-aged and older. The study comes from the National Institute of Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism, which is part of the NIH. It was published on Wednesday. This is from January. I posted this on our Facebook during break. I saw it and I forgot all about it. But this is a crazy thing. That's a big jump.
It's a huge
I don't
jump.
drink much. I used to, like when we were growing up. Like I drank a lot back then. You know, I think we all kind of
I don't drink much either.
we all partied pretty hard back then. You know, like I drink when we do might be brews. That's really it. Like New Year's, you know, the holidays. Maybe, you know, occasionally when we go out to dinner or something, I'll get a cocktail while I'm out. But like I don't know. I'm just not bothered by it.
Speaking about cocktails at dinner, we went to dinner tonight at Timothy's.
Yeah.
And I had the Stolen Sun Unicorn Tart, which was fantastic.
Yeah.
It was so easy to drink.
Shout out to those guys over there. It's
Great
Stolen Sun.
finish. You
Great
guys
stuff.
knocked it out of the park with that beer. And I will be coming by to get some because that was an incredible beer to drink.
It's really good. I just thought that was really interesting because, you know, one of the big things in America right now is, you know, the legalization of marijuana and all of that stuff that's going on in different states. You know, a lot of people have different opinions on that shit. But you can just, the proof is in the pudding as far as like alcohol. Like the shit is dangerous. It's not like, you know, and that doesn't, I'm sure that those numbers included like, you know, more and more people drink, you know, driving while drunk and shit. It's all fucked up.
So my feelings on the not countrywide not legalizing on marijuana is you cannot test for
They can though.
Yes,
now.
you can.
They can now. They just
How?
they're just
They
coming out
have
with
they have
it.
a breathalyzer for it.
breathalyzer. Yeah,
And it can detect how much is in your system,
yeah.
how potent it is in your system.
It's
like
gonna-
within an hour or two.
no, like instant.
Yeah.
No. It can tell like within
By the
like,
potency in your system, it can tell how long ago you used
blood test or breath
THC.
test.
Breath.
Breath.
Huh. Okay.
Blood test can do that now as well.
They're starting to roll it out, like the more and more prominent that it's getting and stuff. You know, so I'll be interested to see, you know, all the different things that they do with that in the near future because it's coming.
Yep.
The next thing I wanted to talk about, you might be seeing some stuff on Facebook about this guy, or I found out about him on Instagram. His name is Nathaniel Woods. He was an inmate, an Alabama inmate. Nathaniel Woods was put to death last Thursday, 3 hours after a scheduled execution that was initially delayed when the Supreme Court stepped in for the last-minute review of his case. The High Court ultimately declined to intervene, And Alabama Governor Kay Ivey also said she would not impede the execution. Woods was 43 years old. He was convicted for his role in a fatal shooting of 3 Birmingham police officers in 2004. He was pronounced dead at 9:01 p.m. by lethal injection. In the days leading up to the execution, Woods' family and prominent activists rallied on his behalf, collecting signatures in hopes of swaying Ivey to grant him clemency. Renewed questions surrounding his trial, accusations in the case was mishandled, and scrutiny over how Alabama's criminal laws treat black defendants raised concerns. His co-defendant, this is something that I think is like crazy, a part of this. His co-defendant, Kerry Spencer, who has confessed to being the trigger man and denies Woods was complicit, implored for his execution to be stopped. Quote, Nathaniel Woods is 100% innocent. Spencer wrote he's still on death row, and he wrote it in an open letter. Quote, I know that to be fact because I'm the person that shot and killed all 3 of the officers that Nathaniel was subsequently charged and convicted for murdering. Nathaniel Woods doesn't even deserve to be incarcerated, much less executed. So basically, these guys were in an apartment, and cops swarmed the apartment, and the co-defendant shot and killed these guys. Backup came, and they arrested both of them, everybody inside, and they both got convicted of the murders, even though evidence and eyewitness, whatever, said that this guy didn't do anything.
And the actual killer is saying he didn't do anything.
Right. Martin Luther King the third, Kim Kardashian West, a bunch of people. I found out about this on Instagram. Sean King was posting about it, and I was just like following along with some of the stuff that was going on, and it just sounds so crazy. And I can't imagine, being one of the family members of this guy, being one of the family members of the police officers, getting dragged out through this stuff, and it's just such a crazy thing. And I urge people to check out, this guy's story and see for yourself what's going on, because if in fact that this co-defendant is telling the truth, if in fact the new evidence that was presented to the courts to try and get this guy off is legitimate, then this is a serious mishandling of justice. And
absolutely,
I mean, more attention needs to be brought to it. We talked about it on this show. That lady cop who killed the guy in his own apartment.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Just for contrast, she got 10 years in jail. This guy was killed, executed for possibly doing nothing, just being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Like, what had to be going through his mind if, in fact, he was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, and he's going to lose his life because of that?
Yeah, you already did. It's over. It's
Yeah.
like they were trying.
I'm saying, like,
to be sitting there.
Yeah, to be sitting there thinking that.
Yeah.
I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, and now I'm going to die because of this.
Right. It's really, really crazy. The next really, really crazy thing, we talked about coronavirus last week,
Which is just like tripled in size in a week.
It's really
crazy.
It's really crazy.
So the thing that boggles my mind about it is you got 100,000 people that have coronavirus.
Yeah.
And you got people walking around with fucking masks on. You got people that don't want to go to work. These people that are scared don't want to do anything. But you got how many millions of people with fucking STDs, but you're still out there fucking without a condom on.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Well, I mean, so like, all right, so I've been seeing people talking about it, and like, all right, we talked about it last week where it's like, okay, if you want to not get coronavirus, wash your fucking hands.
Right.
We shouldn't be like, it took this to get people to give a shit about being sanitary.
But yet they're still not washing their hands because there's a fucking shortage on hand sanitizer, not hand soap. Like, you're kidding me. I can't believe we have to tell people to wash their hands. Unreal.
It really is crazy.
Unreal.
I mean, just today, as we were sitting here in this time-space continuum on Friday, they just canceled South by Southwest 2020. Apparently, Coachella could be canceled next.
Italy is canceling, or they're not canceling, but they are playing all their sporting events with no fans.
With no fans. They're talking about doing that for March Madness. They're talking about doing that for the Olympics.
If they still even have the Olympics.
Right. Last time I heard, they're not planning on canceling it. They haven't talked about that. But
if you have too
I
many
have heard rumblings
athletes
of the right.
that don't want to do it because of this, they might not have a choice.
Right. Well, and also as an athlete, who wants to play in front of nobody?
Yeah.
Like who? Like,
Practice.
yeah. Right. Right. Like
That's exactly what it is.
like you want to talk about like the big stage. You're like you're in the Olympics. This is like in front of the world, but like everybody's just watching on TV. Like there's just nobody there.
Could you imagine
Dude,
just
that'd be
doing
eerie.
it? Yeah,
That'd
in a
be eerie.
quiet
It'd be
stadium.
scary.
Really?
I'd be like, this is. I mean,
Well, there was a baseball game that was played last year with no fans. It wasn't last year. It was when all those riots were down in Baltimore. And they had a
Right. I
Baltimore
remember
baseball
that.
game
Yeah.
with no
I do
fans in
remember
the
that.
stand. So weird to watch that.
so I'm going to post this website on the Facebook. But apparently this is like a live update of coronavirus. So according to this, as of today in this time-space continuum, there's 102,224 cases in the world.
Now, is this like live? Like if you refresh that, will that number go up?
Yeah.
Refresh it.
Refresh. You have to.
Refresh. No new cases.
Oh.
Nobody's died yet since we clicked.
How many
Deaths,
people have died?
3,495 worldwide.
How many in the U.S.?
One.
I think we're up to like
Oh, we're up to like 11,
18 or something. I thought we were up to in teens, I thought.
right? Okay. Like yesterday, it was like 1 or 2.
57,611 have recovered fully. There's 41,118 currently infected patients. 34,965, that's 85% in mild condition. 6,153, that's 15% serious or critical. Closed cases, 61,106. That's 56,611 had fully recovered or been discharged. That's 94%.
Okay. I was looking for that percentage earlier. I was talking to Allison about it.
Yeah.
And I said, there is like a high percentage of people that when they get it, they beat it.
Oh, yeah. The vast majority.
majority
The
of people.
vast majority.
And it's the media that is causing everybody to panic and just
Why don't kids get it?
They don't know. They're baffled by that. I was reading an article about that today. They're baffled by that. They don't understand.
they said they're learning new stuff every day. They're learning new stuff, how they're getting it, how it's spread. Every day they're learning
It
something.
is a serious thing. I mean, like when you hear that they're canceling one of, if not the biggest, tech and music festivals in America, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. And if they cancel Coachella, that's a big deal. I mean, the South by Southwest has major implications. I mean, this is a big tech thing. Take the concert out, take the music out, take the social experience out. A lot of tech giants go to this place to show off what they're doing, to work with other people, to do other things, and it's a big business. This is big business, and we're seeing major effects. I mean, there's like 3,000 people on a cruise ship outside of California, and I think it just came out that they tested 40 and 20 have it.
Yep.
That's not good at all.
So I kind of realized that this was real and serious when news came out that hospitals have secret warehouses filled with medical supplies that they are now tapping into. Mm-hmm. When they release that kind of information, it's getting serious. When they're saying, hey, we have secret warehouses that are just stocked with medical supplies and We're now tapping into them because we need to. That's when you know it's getting serious.
And what sucks, what is really hard for the average person, is knowing what's real. It's so hard to figure out what to believe. We talk about it all the time, how sensationalized everything is in the media. You don't know what they're saying just to get clicks. You don't know what they're saying if it's fact. You don't know if the president knows what he's talking about. You don't know. Like, you don't know. Like,
you literally have to form your own opinion.
You really do. But I found this. I saw this, and real quick, and we'll take a break. I thought this was interesting, and I didn't really have time to check on how accurate this is. But election years: SARS, 2004; bird flu, 2008; swine flu, 2010; MERS, 2012; Ebola, 2014; Zika, 2016; Ebola, 2018; Corona, 2020.
Coincidence?
So whenever something like this happens, my first gut instinct is to ask, what are they distracting us from?
What are they covering up?
What are they distracting us from?
Yep.
And right now I don't know. I don't know, because like I saw, and this was going to be one of my topics, and maybe I'll save it for next week, but they're working on like a peace plan in Afghanistan with the Taliban and all this shit. And like nobody's talking about any of that because it's all coronavirus. Like there's actual good news going on the world stage right now.
But you don't hear about it.
But you don't hear about it because over 100,000 people have some fucking virus that we don't know anything about.
Well, I have to kick my game up because that's my job for the good news segment.
Well, it's hard to find because everybody think they're going to die from this Corona light.
As of this morning, I had one story. I had one good news story.
It's hard. It's hard.
Like I had to sit down and search for an hour or two to try to find good news stories.
Yeah. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back. What's the point? Late review and This Week in History with co-host Kev. We'll be right back after this. And we're back. And we're back. I may or may not leave that in there.
I think you should.
Yeah, that was some crazy shit we talked about. It's hard to find news right now because everybody's talking about coronavirus. Or the other big thing that happened this past week was the Democratic candidates was drastically whittled down.
Falling like flies.
Well, that's what happens after Super Tuesday is like you pretty much have a pretty good view of like who's doing what by then.
Who fell out?
Warren's out.
Bloomberg's out.
It's just Biden, Bernie, and why am I fucking? I'm blanking on her name. Gabbard. There's only 3 of them left, and nobody knows who.
Is Trump running for re-election?
Oh yeah,
Is he?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And he'll probably win.
It all depends. At this point, I think he probably will.
Yep. The Democrats, they shot themselves in the foot basically.
Yes and no. I mean,
We're not talking politics.
How old is Bernie and Biden?
95.
they're old. But no, it's all crazy. It's going to get even crazier. One thing I'm very happy about, though. One thing I'm very happy about is that I don't have to see any more fucking Bloomberg ads on TV or on the radio or on fucking YouTube
Did you
or on
see what
fucking
that
Facebook or on fucking Instagram. They're everywhere.
Did you see what that one news station posted about Bloomsburg or whatever his name is? He spent $500 million on his presidential campaign.
Yeah.
Okay, $500 million.
Yeah.
And one news station said the U.S. population is 356 million. He could have given every person $1 million and still had money left over.
Yep. And the only like place that he won was in Indian Nation.
But
that was it.
Hold on, think about that.
It's Samoan, the Indian Samoan.
Think about that.
That's all he got.
There's a news station that's saying He spent 500 million. There's 356 million of us, so give us each $1 million.
And he'd have everybody's vote.
No doubt about it.
Guys, it doesn't work like that.
That's bribery.
No, listen, there's 356 million. If you give everybody $1 million, what's 356 million times 1 million? A shitload of money.
Shitload of money, yes.
Yeah, so there's this news station that's saying give everybody $1 million. It doesn't fucking work. You can't give everybody $1 million if you spent 500 million.
Oh.
No.
You see what I'm saying?
Well, either way, it's a crazy idea. It's all stupid. It's all so stupid.
You give everybody like $1.
It's all,
$1.25.
it's all so stupid.
Go buy yourself an iced tea from Wawa.
Yeah, I didn't do the math that quick on that one.
Yeah. It took me a while too. I was looking at it and I was like, why is everybody making fun of this? And I was like, oh shit, I got it.
That and the guy spent tons of money and got nothing out of it.
Nothing.
All he did was he made Elizabeth Warren made him look like a fucking fool on TV. Like a fool. They all did. They all just smashed him. It was pretty funny. He's a piece of shit. Let's go with what's the point?
What's the point? Is there a point to this? What is your
Are
point?
you just gonna sit there and look stupid?
I'll go first this week.
You don't want to sit there and look stupid.
No, for no amount of time. My point this week, and Kev, this is kind of for you, because I know you're a fan of this guy. Dave on FX.
Yeah.
Lil Dicky's new show.
Little Dicky.
Just came out last week. It just started. I guess they dropped the first 2 episodes for it.
Okay.
Half-hour episodes. Very funny.
Really?
Cannot watch around children. Cannot. I stream it on Hulu, and it's totally uncensored. I don't know what time it comes on TV.
It's FX.
Yeah, it's FX, but totally uncensored, like F words.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. Very funny. I laughed very hard, but you have to get down with Lil Dicky's humor, right? So it's because it's got all that mixed in. But what I like about it is that people in the show are his friends in real life.
Okay.
That's
kind of cool.
There's one guy in the show named Gata, and that's his dude. They've known each other, whatever, and he's in the show as the same character. The show Dave is about him becoming a rapper, becoming Lil Dicky, trying to where they are in the show. He still hasn't done his first live performance yet.
So is that his real name, Dave?
I guess so.
He was a teacher.
Yeah, he's from Philly.
He's from Westchester.
Yeah, he's from
Yeah.
Yep. And he's a writer. Kevin Hart's a producer.
Oh, no shit.
There's a lot of people involved in this.
Okay.
And so far, it reminded me. It kind of reminds me of Entourage a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Just the flow of it, not necessarily humor because it's a different kind of humor. But just the vibe of it, because he's with his friends. His friends are involved in everything that he's got going on. There's celebrity cameos. The first episode has YG in it. The second episode has Macklemore in it. I saw in a couple trailers, Miguel is in there, I think, and a couple other people I saw just sprinkled in. So it seems like he's got some star power
connection
into it. So I really liked it. The first episode had me fucking rolling. The second episode was so funny, so awkward, but just great. Just great. There's one part, it's not a spoiler or anything, but there's one part where he's just he's in his room getting changed. It's early in the morning, and his girlfriend walks in. He's like, "Why did you just post on Twitter, I just got head?" he's like, why wouldn't I do that? It's my, that's my rapper Twitter. I'm not it's not me. It's it's Lil Dicky. I want everybody to know I just got head. And then blah, blah, blah. She's like, my mom just called me. She follows you on Twitter.
Oh my
you can't
God.
do this. And dude, it's just, it's funny as shit because he's explaining it to her well, I have to do this. I'm an internet rapper. I rap on the internet. I'm famous for talking about my dick and this and that. It's just funny because it's really good. I recommend you check it out, but do not do it with your kids around.
That's funny.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
Just check it out. Who wants to go next?
I can go next.
Do it.
All right. So a few weeks ago, I think I started the dummy of the week.
Yeah.
So I have a new nominee for the dummy of the week. This one's coming out of California. Her name is Callie Wilkes. And Callie Wilkes has been caring for a plant for 2 years by watering it and leaving it in her kitchen window to get sunlight. Callie said, I had a watering plan for it. If someone else tried to water my succulent, I would get so defensive because I just wanted to keep good care of it, she wrote on Facebook. I absolutely love my succulent. Well, Callie decided on Friday to take the succulent out of its original plastic container and put it into a new vase. But when she removed the plant, she found out it was fake.
Oh, no.
I pull it from the container. It's sitting on styrofoam with sand glued to the top, she said.
No.
She tried my hardest to keep it looking its best, and it was completely plastic. She said, how did I not know this? I feel like these last 2 years have been a complete lie. So
Why would you tell somebody this?
Because I mean, like 2 years, you're like, oh my God, this is my plant. She's getting mad at people. She has a fucking schedule set out to water this succulent.
I wonder if they knew that it was fake. If like the people messing with it were, you know what I mean? Like,
So she actually has a photo of the plant when she took it out of the original plastic. Yeah, it's completely 150% fake. So the people,
can you imagine
like
making that discovery? Speaking of discovery, album of the week, Daft Punk Discovery. I didn't do that on purpose, actually. It was just off the cuff.
Okay.
But I couldn't imagine making that discovery.
So she posted this story on Facebook. She shared the photos, and it's gone completely viral, of course, because you can't help but laugh at her.
Oh, yeah. Like
2 years she's been watering this plant, and it's fake.
That's outrageous.
Yeah,
That's a
so-
long time.
So the people at her local Home Depot heard about this story. They saw it, and they ended up sending her this huge vase full of real succulents that she can actually take care
That she's
of.
probably going to kill by accident.
Yeah.
She probably is not a good pet or a plant parent.
Wow.
Probably really sucks at it. She must suck at it if she didn't realize that this fucking plant had a styrofoam base for 2 years. Give me a goddamn break.
Or that it didn't grow.
Home Depot just straight up.
Succulents don't grow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so succulents are like, they're like the cactus looking plants.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And so this is what hers look like. Okay.
Okay.
Let me see.
She was watering that for 2 years. 2 years.
Embarrassing.
And then she finally decided that she was going to take it out of the container and then realized that it was fake.
She's like, oh,
Wow.
I'm going to put this in a different decorative vase. And then you realize that the fucking soil that you've been lubricating for 2 years is straight up styrofoam.
Yep. So look, you can see right here where she ripped the old plastic away.
Good Lord.
And it is just styrofoam and fake sand.
Where does all the water go?
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. So
Oh,
Wow.
What a dummy. That's a good one for Dummy of the Week.
she's my nominee for Dummy of the Week. I'll post this story on the Facebook page so you can check out the photos.
She's a winner.
I mean, looking at the plant she was watering, it
looks real. It looks real.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
it looks real. Fake
Yeah.
plants look real
yeah.
for the most part.
the
Good
most
fake
part.
plants look real. It looks like a good fake plant. She probably paid top dollar for that.
Well,
Wasted a 2 years worth of water
got
on
plenty of water. So she's my nominee for the Dummy of the
fucking
Week.
moldy ass fucking. Yo, Kev, what's your point?
Since you jerk offs on might be sports, might be spurts,
Might be spur.
Might be scorched.
might be sports, don't talk about puck. We're talking about it.
Yeah, buddy.
We're talking about it.
Yeah, buddy.
The Flyers.
What are you doing? What are you doing? We'll talk off mic, but you should come over. Next time we do sports, you should come over. Just be on the show.
Absolutely.
Just do it.
Let's do it.
I
Fucking
won't-
down.
I won't tell anybody. They don't listen to the show.
Fuck you,
Kevin
Kev.
Reevy doesn't.
Fuck you,
listen.
Kev Reevy.
Yeah. Reevy doesn't listen to the show. If CJ, I know you're listening. Keep it a secret. Keep it a secret.
So I want to talk about hockey and how well the Flyers are actually doing. They are now 8 in a row.
In our time space continuum.
In our time space continuum is Friday night. They are 8 in a row. They have a game tomorrow night against the Buffalo Sabres, Wayne Simmons' new team. And if they get another 2 victories, they're tied for a franchise record in wins. They are actually picked.
Wins in a row?
Wins in a row.
Okay.
Consecutive wins.
Like winning streak, okay.
Did you see the pie chart that came out?
They're picked to win the Stanley Cup.
They are picked to win the Stanley Cup this year.
I mean, because the same thing happened to the Blues last year. In January, they were the worst team in the entire NHL.
Right.
The worst team. They got hot at the right time.
I like the Flyers. I like watching the Flyers when they play well.
They've been playing well. How many games
well.
have you seen?
I haven't watched any, but I'm getting ready to start. And now we're going to see the true test. Okay?
What, if you fuck it up?
No, he can't watch.
If I fuck up the
No.
juju.
That's what I tried to tell
I
him.
might fuck up the juju.
So
We're going to find out tomorrow.
So I mean, ever since
fucking find out.
January 7th, they haven't lost back-to-back games.
Right.
Okay, I went back and looked at the schedule.
All that's about to change.
So it's like I've been hearing a lot of people talk on the sports radio saying, this might just be, they just might just be getting hot right now.
Right.
They do not look like a team that is just on a, they're getting lucky. They don't look like that team right now.
No.
When you watch them play, everything is they look like every line looks like one unit out there. They all know what each other's doing. They're in the right spot at the right time. And they're making things work. And it's just, they're playing great hockey.
Yeah.
So
Everything is clicking on all cylinders right now.
during the offseason, the Flyers picked up Kevin Hayes.
Yes.
And I was very in between on that pickup. I didn't know how it would go. I heard rumors say that the only way that he would go to Philly, that if they overpaid for him, but the amount of money that they spend on him, I think is totally worth every penny.
He's been playing lights out.
Dude, lights out. He is a great team player. And a stat came out on the Flyers game last night. Was it last night? Last night when I was watching the Flyers game. If he scores, they're 19-0-1 wins.
19-0-1?
If he scores, they're 19-0-1.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what do you contribute the turning point to everything? Is it the head coach? Is it getting rid of the older players? And they're a young team.
I think it's all of it.
Yeah.
I think it's all of it.
It usually
All
takes
happened at like the right time.
It usually takes
Exactly.
a while for this stuff to click, for a
all-
team
all
to
in-
get that momentum and
so-
start to gel.
All in this season, they didn't get rid of a whole lot, but they brought up a whole lot of the younger players. They got a new GM. They got a new head coach.
Yep.
They got Kevin Hayes.
Carter Hart.
Also, I wouldn't say that they were an embarrassment the past couple of years, but they were definitely a disappointment.
They haven't made the playoffs in 3 years.
Very
Yeah.
disappointing.
They haven't made the playoffs in 3 years.
that could be a big motivator.
It's
And as
also-
well as like all the changes that are going around. You see it and you're just like, well, I got to perform or I'm fucking out of here.
But that's also something that you're going to notice in the coming up in the coming up games, unless we have a long stretch of on the road games. You're going to see if it's a road game, Elliott's going to play in goal. If it's a home game, Carter Hart's going to play in goal. Carter Hart has some ridiculous stat.
19-2,
Yeah, it's something like that.
16-2. It's crazy.
But only on home games.
Home games, yep.
Dude, he is terrible
Yep.
on the road. Terrible.
So what I love about this whole thing is what we're seeing right now, and I want you to watch it for this reason. What you're seeing right now is the beginning of an incredible Flyers era that is happening, because these are not old players. These are all young players. And right now, for all these young players to be playing so well together and be clicking so well together on every single level, this is a Flyers team that is going to compete for that Stanley Cup for years to come.
Yeah.
Because of how young they are. So right now, January 8th was when that era started. And what we're seeing now is going to be happening for years to come.
There in this space continuum, I always have trouble saying that we are tied for first place in the Metropolitan Division.
Yep.
Very excited.
Yeah.
Very excited. Very pumped up to watch the rest of the season and see how the fuck it goes, because they're picked to win the Stanley Cup right now. And if that happens, I will lose my mind.
I'm watching.
It's refreshing.
I will go out and get my first tattoo.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll go with you. Not to get a tattoo, but I'll go with you.
I'll go with you. We'll go to my my tattoo shop.
Who do you go to? Double D's?
Double Diamonds.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll definitely.
But it's just everything that's going on right now in the sports world. There is no football on right now. We got the XFL, but we don't have a Philly team. The 76ers are just shit in the bed. They have dramatically dropped off. So to have the Flyers, to have the Flyers be performing so well at such a high level, it's very exciting to watch. It's very exciting for the city of Philadelphia and the suburbs, and it's just a great time to be a Philly fan.
Guys, let's get flyered up.
Go Fly, guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ready for late review? Here we go. I know it's a little late,
But
You're just hearing about this?
Can't believe I'm just hearing. Why didn't I know about this sooner?
it's crazy. We did those so long ago.
yeah, 4 seasons ago.
Yeah.
4 seasons ago.
It's weird. I put I have everything broken down in my computer by show, and I started like a season 3 folder, for everything. But ours is season 6, and that's balling.
Yeah.
So it's flagship. It's no big deal.
Flagship.
No big deal.
No fucking big deal. I'll go
I'm
first.
going first this week.
Okay, fine. Kev. God.
Yeah.
First time.
Okay.
You just fucked up.
Okay, terrific.
Fuck.
I watched The Circle.
Did you?
Almost the whole thing.
Oh
Really?
yeah.
Oh, dude.
Well, I watched the Love Is Blind reunion today. That's out now.
That came
It's
out?
now. Yeah,
Okay, I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it.
The Circle. What did you think?
I fucking love it.
Did you? I knew you would. Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
I love it,
It's
dude.
it's so stupid.
It's so stupid.
So the other night, Allison and I were scrolling through Netflix looking for something to watch, and I played the preview for The Circle, and we both went, "That looks fucking retarded."
Dude, I
is.
fucking love it.
And we said, "Nope," and went to something else.
I follow like everybody from that show on Instagram. I do. They're all great. They're all great.
well, Bill and Sammy, they're both from Delco.
Yep.
Dude,
Yeah.
who's your favorite?
Honestly,
Yeah.
So when I first started the show, I hated Joey. Couldn't stand him.
Right.
I was like, no, I'm good. Same with Shuby. Didn't like Shuby.
Really?
No, it's
Shuby's my dude.
Shuby's my guy. I like Shuby. I would have been fine with him winning the whole thing.
Oh, whoa!
I'm not-
you need to stop.
I'm not going to talk about who wins, but I like the main people I liked a lot.
Okay.
Like Chris, I liked a lot.
How about the dude there with his mom?
I liked him. I thought it was kind of stupid, but
There was a
like,
guy there with his mom.
Yeah.
but I liked shit. What's the guy's name that Seaburn? The guy
Seaburn
the-
playing Rachel.
Yeah. He was great. Like, yeah, the whole cast was great.
Alex that was playing. What's his face?
The hippie dude.
Yeah, the hippie dude.
Yeah, dude, he was great. Like everybody was.
Sam.
Everybody was just the right amount of annoying and funny. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Dude,
they
that
did a good job
the
with
the
cast.
lesbian chick, dude, she was a fucking riot. And dude, I fucking love Chris. Chris
was the
is
man.
hilarious,
Yeah,
dude.
he's great.
He is hilarious. He said when Miranda posted that picture with her like this, he said something titty Rex or something.
Yeah.
Dude, I was dying.
Tyranna Titty Rex.
Yeah.
Or something. Yeah. He's funny as shit.
I love that show. I would have to give it like an 8.5 out of 10.
Wait, you did finish it?
No.
You said? Okay.
I have
Okay.
probably like maybe 1 or 2 episodes left and then the finale.
Okay. They did the ending of it pretty good. Like how they do the winner and stuff.
Right.
Like the end is good. It's fulfilling. It's good.
Dude, just give it a shot because it's kind of cool on how they get rid of people and vote people off.
Right.
It's kind
It
of
just
neat.
looked so stupid.
No, me and Amy are
it is.
fully vested.
It is stupid, but like it's kind of cool because of how things are today, right? Like social media is such a big deal.
Dude, I feel like I would be so bored though if I was on that
Oh
show.
God, yeah,
Be so you're just sitting around doing nothing, no TV, no phone, just waiting for the circle to light up.
On the finale, you'll see a little bit. They show you like what they were doing. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah. So like they're just sitting there talking to text with each other all day long. Like that's what they were doing all day. They only show you like a very small amount
Portion of it.
like what they were talking about.
Right.
And like so they were just sitting there chatting with different people all day. Plus you're allowed to bring something. So like Shuby brought a ping pong ball and a paddle. Like he was just sitting there all day like playing ping pong. They give you some shit. Like they I actually saw this on Joey's Instagram, which I thought was hysterical, and it kind of made me want to go back and rewatch the show, to be honest. They gave everybody Play-Doh they gave you a box of like stupid things that you can mess with.
Right.
And one of the things is Play-Doh. And he was like talking about it in an interview, and he's like, they gave me this Play-Doh, and I'm like a grown fucking man. What am I gonna do with Play-Doh? Next thing I know, he like mashed all the colors together, and he made like a face out of it.
Yeah.
And it was his version of like Wilson from Castaway. And he was like, I talked to that thing. Like if you go back and watch the show, it's in different places. Like he put it in different rooms that he was in, and it made me want to go back and rewatch it to see where I could spot this stupid thing. Because like there's a picture of it. It's a stupid little fucking Play-Doh ball with a fucking smiley face on it. And he said, yeah, it was my best friend while I was in there. I was cracking up, but yeah, I'm glad you liked it. It was good. Danny, what do you got?
So I actually went with a suggestion from you. I went with Instant Family.
Oh yeah, did you like it?
So I am actually very upset with you.
Oh,
When you tell another guy to watch a movie, you need to give him a fair warning that it is going to be an emotional movie.
if he's gonna cry.
You jerk off. You fucking jerk off.
Did it get you?
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
it got me too.
Alice and I are sitting there, and I'm like this. She's sitting. I'm like this. I'm like, yeah, it's a great movie, dude.
Yo, it was really funny though.
It was like
really funny.
It was one of those movies that had you laughing at one point, and then 5 seconds later, you're wiping tears away.
Because what I liked a lot about the movie was the relationship between Mark Wahlberg and I forget her name, but the girl playing his wife.
Her name
They're great together.
is Rose Bryan.
Yeah, they're great together.
Yes.
She's hysterical.
She was funny in Neighbors.
Yes. I liked how neither one of them was like the serious parent.
Yep.
Like there was no like good cop, bad cop. Like they were both like weird and funny.
You both
and,
sat there and cried at this movie.
yeah,
Dude, it was.
Wow.
but it's really funny though.
So it's based on a true story. Okay. So, and it is Mark Wahlberg and his wife, and they flip houses for a living, and they have a decent amount of money. And they decide that they have this huge house that they're flipping, and they want to use it and foster a child. So they go to the foster agency. By the way, the two females at the foster agency had me dying. I thought they knocked it out of the park. They stole the show at some point.
They're really funny.
So they go to this foster agency and they end up fostering a kid. That kid turned into a couple more. And
Yeah, they end up like fostering a set of like 3 siblings.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, and it's like I said, it's based on a true story, and it is, you know, just all the emotions that the kids are going through, adapting with the new parents, all the problems that the parents are going through, you know, with the new kids, you know, how they have to parent them and scold them and yell at them and breaking them away from their old habits, all while the kids don't want to be there. You know, they're foster kids. They want to be with their legal guardian.
Right.
And it's a movie on that, and it was just, it hit you right in the feels.
It does, yeah.
Mark Wahlberg did an incredible job. but I mean, I give it a strong 9.
Yeah.
Strong 9.
Yeah, it's good.
It was an awesome, awesome movie. And you're still a jerk off. You gotta warn a guy. I was like, it caught me off guard.
Yeah.
I was sitting there and I was like, fuck, I am not ready for this right now.
Right. Well, good job, both you guys. Good job on that. My review this week, real quick, is during break, Jackie and I watched the movie Parasite.
You were talking about this on Facebook, right? About how good it was?
Yeah. So
This is about a bug.
no, it's not.
Okay.
And this won a lot of awards.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to watch it. So when we saw Joker in the theater and loved it, and Joaquin Phoenix was cleaning up during the award circuit, and the director for Joker really wasn't getting much love, and the movie itself was losing a lot of awards to Parasite.
Yeah.
And then the Oscars came, and Joaquin got the Best Actor award, but pretty much everything else that Parasite was up for, it beat everybody else out. And I didn't know much about the movie going into it. I'd seen a couple people post on Facebook that they saw it and it was worth the hype, and that's all they really said.
I don't remember hearing a thing about it.
The only thing I saw was what you posted about it, that it deserved all the awards that it won.
It was crazy. It was directed by this guy named Bong Joon-ho, and he's a South Korean filmmaker. It takes place in South Korea. It is all in subtitles, so that's kind of a drawback. I think that a lot of people kind of, they don't want to deal with that. I've never seen a movie like this before. The description on IMDb, it says a poor family, the Kims, con their way into becoming the servants of a rich family, the Parks. But their easy life gets complicated when their deception is threatened with exposure. So basically, this family is dirt poor, like super poor.
Yeah.
And the son, his friend, is going away to college, and he's like, listen, I tutor this girl in English, her family's really rich, why don't you take over my spot and make some money? And so he kind of just like falsifies some documents and makes it look like he's like certified to be able to do this shit, and he ends up getting the job to tutor this young girl in English. And one by one, he kind of gets every other member of his family hired for some position in this household.
Okay.
Like he gets his sister hired as like an art tutor for the little boy. They get their mom in as like a housekeeper. They get the dad in as the driver.
And you're watching this all in subtitles.
Yeah. But the thing about it is like they deceive this rich family. Like they don't let on that they're related. Like they're just acquaintances. Like they don't know each other really. They just, oh, you need a driver? I heard about this guy. He's really good. You should call him. And then they call him and he gets the job. But they're all this family, right? I've never seen a movie like this because it for the most part was funny. There's a lot of funny parts in it. The characters are great. The actors were awesome. But then at one point, everything changes. The whole vibe of the movie gets super dark, borderline scary in parts, very intense. It like just in one scene, there's one scene that changes the whole tone of the movie. Everything about it. Like I said on Facebook that at one point in this movie, the movie literally turns itself inside out.
Yeah.
Like it flips. And from then on, it's a totally different movie. And you're just like, whoa. And then at the end, you're just like mind fucked. Like totally mind fucked. Not like in the way of that one movie.
Where did you watch this at?
We rented it on Amazon. But I saw that I think starting in April, it's going to be on Hulu.
Okay.
It's going to be on Hulu exclusively. So we rented it. I think it was like $3 or something to rent it, on Amazon. So I really enjoyed it. The subtitles didn't bother me. I know that it would bother some people. Didn't bother me. Yeah, Kev.
See, I've been doing that lately. Like, if I'm working the
I have 'em
midnight
on
shift,
anyway.
yeah, if I'm working the midnight shift, I'm coming home and I'm jumping in bed, and I usually put on Netflix, and I'm rewatching Shameless for like the third or fourth time. And since Allison is sleeping, I'll have the TV on like volume 2 and the subtitles on.
Yep.
And I'll just read the subtitles.
The movie wasn't hard to follow. It was beautifully shot. Like the cinematography, it just beautiful. The music was great. The end was just absolutely crazy. I give the movie a very, very, very easy 9. Very easy 9.
Wow.
Absolutely deserves the high critical acclaim that it's getting. I don't know if it's better than Joker, but it's a totally different movie, totally original story, and like really, 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 really fucking good. Kev, you ready for This Week in History?
And now it's time
Jesus Christ.
for This Week in History
You gotta do me like that.
with co-host Kev.
Fuck. March 10th, 1969, James Earl Ray was sentenced in Memphis, can't say it, Memphis, Tennessee.
Memphis.
There you go. 99 years in prison for murder of Martin Luther King Jr. March 12th, 2002, the color code terror alert system was unveiled by Homeland Security. March 13th, 1852, the Uncle Sam cartoon appeared for the first time in the New York Lantern Weekly. March 14th, 1950, the FBI's 10 most wanted fugitive list made its debut.
Excellent job.
Thanks.
Excellent job to both of you.
Thanks.
Stuff.
It's a great week. It's a great episode.
Awesome episode.
I'm a big fan. Big fan of your work tonight, Danny.
I'm a big fan of what you brought to the table.
Wow.
Kev, you did a fantastic job as well.
Thanks, Dan.
Thanks for coming tonight,
did.
Kev. Say peace out, Kev.
See ya.
Peace out, Danny.
Peace out.
Hey guys, we're sponsored by Eunomia CBD. Go to eunomiacbd.com. Use promo code MBN. Get 20% off. Free shipping. Free shit. We're on mbnnetwork.com. It's all new. It looks really nice.
Check out the merch store.
Go check out the shop.
The
We got
merch
some
store?
stuff in there. Go over to patreon.com/mbnnetwork for more. We're going to go all 30 minutes. I'm going to be flicking Kev off on YouTube for 30 minutes straight on Patreon. So go there now. Check us out. If you're on YouTube, make sure you smash that subscribe button.
Smash it.
Smash the subscribe button.
Break your fucking finger.
Fucking go smash that subscribe button and turn those notifications on so you get notified every time I flick off Kev. And my neighbor's gonna call the cops in 3, 2, 1. All right, guys. We'll see you guys next week. I gotta turn the mics off so Kev stops fucking talking. We'll see you guys next week. Thanks for listening.